No, Omega lol. Get barcoded, bozo. Exactly. My lawyer can't do fucking shit. But yeah. All right. So yes, Ethan Klein sued me for reacting to his video, the content nuke. This has still been ongoing, obviously. And as I told you guys, especially because I am very thankful that anyone and everyone donated, I would try and give updates as soon as I could, whenever I could. And yesterday there was a very, very big update. Still not resolved. Stop, Russ. No, lawsuits actually take a really long time, as you guys might guess. And previously, the most recent update I had given you guys was that the court date would be not until October. The trial date or whatever wouldn't be until October. So there was still going to be a lot of time. But there was a huge development, and we were able to move forward on a, let me pull this up, a motion for judgment on the pleadings, which is basically just getting the judge to look at the original motion and saying, hey, you should be able to rule on this just based off of the pleadings.
Hassan's hot. Oh, I'm gonna fuck him.
And obviously, as you guys know, I am arguing fair use. And like I said, I want to give you guys more updates when they come, but mostly in the lawsuits and in lawsuits, there's a lot of nothing that happens and then stuff happens. So I have been really excited to share this piece with you guys. And it just got filed yesterday. If anyone wants to read it, I highly recommend going ahead and reading it. But yes, here it is. It was filed, yesterday. So yes, really cool. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, it'll pull up the motion for judgment on the pleadings. And basically, again, just arguing how my work is fair use and how we will be winning this lawsuit. And I will be using every single penny, every dollar, every single bit of support from this GoFundMe directly to the legal fees. And we are still fighting and we are still winning. And I wanted to show you guys specifically one thing that made me really happy that I have wanted to talk about for a while, specifically on page 17, which is this image here. And it is an image breaking down my reaction to the content nuke. And it shows here timeline of uninterrupted playback versus commentary pauses.
I don't like Denims, like, at all, because her camera is so fucking big, and it bothers me.
Thank you, Trash Money. You're the 10 gifties. Right, yes. So time of uninterrupted playback versus commentary pauses, reaction to the content nuke, and then each blue segment represents a commentary pause by Denims. Gaps represent uninterrupted playback of the content nuke. And if you take a closer look, you can see all of the blue lines are me talking and reacting and pausing, and all of the gray/white is the original video, and the orange line in the middle shows when the end of the content nuke if it was played without interruption. And you can see my reaction time is more than double. So, Denims, can you play the video already, OMG? Yeah. And I've been so excited that that bitch is a barcode. You got that right, bro. Literally facts. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's see that graph for XQC's reaction. It's not good. It's not good. But I was excited to show you guys this. So anytime you guys see some imbecile that's like, sitting there breastily isn't reacting, you can show this document. You can show, or this screenshot. You can show this little image because it is a great visualization. I just scanned the code. It gave me 50% off of Amazon. Thanks. I got you, dog. Is this your document or his? This is my document. The document that my lawyers put together and my legal team put together for a motion for judgment on the pleadings, which basically, again, just means asking the judge to rule without any other, you're not allowed to include anything else outside of the original motion, and breaking down why my stream was fair use and that the judge should rule on it sooner. So yes, the hearing will be, I believe, June. I don't recall the exact date. I want to say it was June. It's sometime in June. So yes, previously we would have had to wait till October for a potential trial date, and now we actually have a way sooner date, and a judge will be ruling on this way, way, way sooner, which is really, really exciting. So yes, you have to pay legal fees every month. I mean, anyone who has a lawyer does, but yeah. So I did want to say, I really do appreciate all of the donations, and I really do appreciate all the support. And I wanted to give you guys more updates, but it's hard to give you guys updates when sometimes nothing is happening, and sometimes stuff is happening, but I just have to wait until the court documents are public. I highly recommend people go ahead and read through it. It is very informative. It's really long, so I don't want to sit here and read through every bit of it, but it's great. So highly, highly recommend going through. And obviously, if you guys can
I
donate,
don't like Denims, like at all, because her camera is so fucking big and it bothers me.
So true. But yes, if you guys can donate, and if you guys can support me, it really means a lot. Like I really
Hassan's hot. Oh, I'm gonna fuck him.
would not be able to do this without you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. Send link ethankleinlied.com. We'll send you directly to this GoFundMe. If you have $1 or $5 or 10 or 20, any and every bit helps, and all of it is going again directly to the legal fees. So yeah, and I promised you guys I would give you guys updates as soon as I could, whenever I can, anytime that I can. And I just haven't been able to give any updates because nothing really has been happening. So now finally something is happening. How did you get the court date moved up? Well, it's not that I got the court date moved up, it's that we filed a motion for judgment on the pleadings, which is basically easiest way to explain it is sort of like asking the judge to rule on it sooner without any other evidence. You're saying this case it should be ruled on with just off of the original motion, just off of the original filing. So yes, means the judge can look through the documents because it's so obvious. Yeah, these are like layman terms and stuff, but yeah. What makes the whole thing take so long? A lot of just like waiting time, and courts tend to be pretty backed up with stuff that they have to get to. So yeah, you guys are welcome to go through. Like I said, it should be at the very last one if you scroll down. But yeah, this whole debacle at least got some sound bites. True. And obviously, again, you can spare anything. Do you want it sticky in the Discord? Oh yes, please, thank you. If you can spare anything, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And again, I literally would only be able to do this because of you guys. Or I'm only able to do this because of your guys' support and help. Oh, thank you, Ryu, for the 25. Thanks. It means a lot. And I'm really excited, and I am excited to share something with you guys because there's a lot of time where I feel like nothing is happening. People sometimes will come in and be like, "Oh, that stuff is over, right?" It's like, no, no, it's still going on. There's still more stuff to get to. But yes, and also I wanted to show you guys this graphic that put together that shows, because I feel like it's a little bit. How would I phrase it? I know it's a sign that people don't try hard enough and are kind of idiots when they say like, you didn't react at all. You literally didn't react at all. But it's cool to be able to have an image that shows it so clearly. So yeah, anytime you see some bozo being like, gonna lose, imbecile, you can just copy paste this. Be like, actually, no. Actually, no. No, Omega lol. Get barcoded, bozo. Exactly. My lawyer can't do fucking shit. But yeah. So, very cool stuff, very cool stuff. For those who are interested, go for it, read it. I think we put together a pretty good document. And please know I am constantly wanting to give you guys more updates because I do feel like I try, or I want to have transparency, the most transparency I can have when it comes to having a GoFundMe, when it comes to raising money for legal fees or raising money for anything. And I just haven't been able to give as many updates because there haven't been any massive updates that I could give. And now that there is, I want to be able to say and keep you guys in the loop because I feel like I owe it to everyone, even if you donated just like $1. I feel like there is a responsibility on my part to give you guys updates as soon as I can. And there is an update. So, yes, the hearing, the judge will be, I believe, ruling on this motion in June, which is really soon. Really exciting. And yes, thank you guys for being patient. Thank you guys for sticking through. And now we have this cool little graphic. And we got a great document.
The mullet
And there will
rolls
be
are
even more
gone,
updates
people.
soon. There's just a matter of waiting for their response, and then the judge will rule on it. But yes, every bit of, obviously,
I don't like Denims.
if you
like,
don't
at all, because,
use GoFundMe or whatever.
Her camera is so fucking big, and it bothers me.
True. This is the reason I hate Hassan. His camera is so fucking small, and it bothers me. But yeah, no, any bit of help, I really appreciate it. Whether that's like a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 sub, a prime, or if you could donate directly to the GoFundMe, that all helps. Every bit helps, and I get to fight this because of your guys' help. So thank you. It means a lot. Contraman, thank you for this 69. Nice. Finally, enough 67, dude. I want to get some 69 around here, bro. All right. But yeah. Yes. Thank you. My $5
The
did
mullet
this.
rolls are
Yes.
gone, people.
Anyone who says stuff like this, please read the document. All of your answers, all of your questions will be answered in the document. It's also relatively like not that long. Compared to his like 70-page filing, actually not that long.
Denims is streaming.
So yes, Denims is streaming. Thank you again, guys, for the support. I really appreciate it. 69. Thank you for the 69 gifts, Contra. It's his perplexingly long filing. So, yeah, there's a 70-page fanfic. But yes, that is all of the updates I can give. It's not that, it's, in my opinion, it's the one that, like, if you scroll like all the way to the bottom of the court listener, you should be able to find it. It's this one right here. And in my opinion, I think it reads pretty well. And I think I think anyone could be able to read it. It should be linked also, or sorry, pinned. Yeah, and I want to say, on the topic of lawsuits, I didn't really get a chance to talk about this, but I saw that he's also decided to sue Noah Sampson for defamation. I wanted to, obviously everybody already knows how they feel about that situation, right? And man, what a it's just sad. It's just sad and fucking pathetic. But I have to say, I never thought I would say this. I'm going to say something brave and bold, okay? I don't know if you guys remember, the original lawsuit threat made by Ethan Klein was that Ethan Klein and Mutahar were going to work together to defeat the evil that is Noah Sampson. And you know what, man? I am going to say something brave. Respect to Mutahar for saying, actually, what the fuck was I thinking? I didn't think he had it in him, and he did. Even if he, had the whole, I'm sort of an engineer. I'm something of an engineer myself. You know what? Respect, man, respect. I saw like the post from him where he said he regrets even sending the cease and desist, and he thought it was stupid to begin with. Yeah, I saw this semi-recently where someone said, like, are you going to sue Noah Sampson? And he said, this was actually only like 4 days ago. He said, no, and I have no plans to. It wasn't even a smart move to cease and desist him in retrospect. While I disagree with what he said about me, I think he has a clear right to say it. I also don't want to destroy him financially over a YouTube video with legal fees. And you know what, man? Let me just say, respect. I can disagree with you, and we can have disagreements, and you can make like whatever amount of smear campaigns against me, although I don't think Mutahar has made any videos about me. But at least you're capable of understanding, hey, I make videos about other people that are rude and mean and toxic, and that doesn't make it defamation. And I don't like this suing meta where we just all sue each other because you have a little bit more financial power over a different person. So, you know what? We can disagree, but and you're more than welcome to disagree with me on a million different things, Mutahar. I know I disagree with you, but you get a nice smidge of respect for recognizing how much of a piece of shit you have to be to sue someone because you don't like what they said about you. So, good on him for jumping off that ship. Another betrayal of one of Ethan Klein's closest friends. Isn't that so sad, guys? Why does no one... Why does... Whatever happens if you go to trial, rock the Agent 47 outfit with the barcode on the back of your neck. No respect, but good to know he's not entirely insane, which is apparently a high bar to clear. Yeah. I've never heard of any of these people. Good, you're normal. Same. But yeah, lawsuit is still occurring. I'm still fighting it. I will keep fighting it for as long as I can, which hopefully will be until I win. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. You guys are welcome to go ahead and look and read the motion. And hopefully, if all goes well, there will be the judge will hear the case in June, and we will, I don't know, see what happens. So yes, I just wanted to give you guys updates. Like I said, I feel a responsibility. I'm kind of repeating myself, but I feel a responsibility for anyone who donated to know where their money is going and to know every update that I can whenever I can. So yes, EU person here, can you reopen the case when judge dismisses? Well, there's, from my understanding, with prejudice and without prejudice, what we're filing makes it so that he cannot attempt to go after the same thing again because of, what's the term? Double jeopardy. And I think it's with prejudice means that if he loses this motion, he loses this motion. He cannot sue again for the content nuke. Oh, double jeopardy might be more for criminal cases, actually. No, that's criminal court. But yeah, so then it would be dismissal with prejudice, I think. So no, the answer is no, he can't. If he loses, he loses. Baking stream to celebrate. And don't forget, I did not forget that I promised you guys a cooking stream. We are still doing a cooking stream. I keep promises made and promises will be kept. All right? I always remember. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So if the judge rules in favor of your motion, on this motion in June, the entire trial is over. I think technically there can be appeals, but yeah. So yes. The short answer though is yes. You cooking him in court should count. Real. Will you be making hummus? Maybe. What year is the cooking stream? This year. We will be having the stream this year. You also promised a guest stream too? True. Which I want to do anyways, regardless of my promises. So, well, yeah, that's everything that I wanted to give you guys updates on. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. And you guys can hang in tight. I'll give you guys updates whenever it's ruled on, or you guys are welcome to keep track of it. Yeah, and that's it.